Sorry about abruptly ending the part 3 video. I was just trying to create a filter. So let me create first an array where I want to apply my filter. That is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now what I want to do is const filter equal to, like, it will be a generator function. Sorry, function star. So that star, represents a generator function. So now what I want to do, of course I will loop through it. There is no way I cannot loop and I can process the data. Of course I have to loop through it. So let index equal to 0, and then what argument I want to pass. First I want to pass the items of array, and then I want to pass some kind of condition it will check for, and then another one I want to pass is some how many element I want to get, like top 3, top 4, something like that. So while it will be top while array items dot length, uh, I want to do the same thing over here, initialize with, like, let's say array dot length. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing over here. I will say that while index is less than this, I want to grow, I mean, I want to keep increasing the index. So now what I want to do, I want to check for some condition over here. Okay, so if that condition satisfied, if apply function, if I pass the corresponding array, item I'm traversing right now, then it should give me true. Only then I will process, otherwise I will not. So let's say this, and then only I will say that, hey, yield, okay, that corresponding element. Okay, so straightforward. Now I know array dot from can iterate through a generator. So now the thing is filter function, which is this, and that will take my array. Okay, and that will take a function where I would pass an item, and that will return me, let's say, item. Okay, I want only even numbers, and let's say top 2. Okay, what happens? So how many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6. Okay, let's see what it returns. Let me let the filtered result equal to this. Okay, so that's my thing. Item is not defined where, oh, sorry, I did some mistake. So real quick I will fix that mistake. This is correct, and then this is not correct, and then last was correct. Okay, now I'll check my filtered result and see 246 it's returning. Now I would just apply the top one also. So let's tweak the function. Right now it's returning me only the even numbers. So let me get the other part also, which is check that I need another count to do that. Let count equal to 0 because I want to check something in. If count is less than top, so chances are there will be situation where I want just the top 20. Over here in this question I see we want just the top 20. Okay, so chances are it will be done while we are traveling, not even 30% data or 50% data or less than that. So what I want to do over here inside the loop, I want to increase the count. Okay, why I am doing that? Just because whenever this condition satisfied, I return a valid item. Otherwise I don't do anything. So that count tracks me only the top level item, which is good, which is like satisfies this apply condition. So that's my filter. And if I do the same thing right now for the top two element, array is not defined, I will define real quick. And then if I do the same thing over here right now, so my filtered result will be only top two. Okay, let me get this filtered down over here, and I promise all this code is in single page right now, and everything will go to their corresponding file and folders. So now what I want to do is I want to use this filter, and I want to get those dates only. So I want a condition. Of course, I want to create an apply function. So where I want to get those dates, which is, let's say, let me check over here. Let's say 4-1, only this one. Okay, only this data. Okay, for 56, nothing else. Okay, so how do I do that? Uh, First, I need to wait for it, and then once the data is back, it will be in my cache. And then what I need to do is now cache, I will get the ID from here instead of hard coding, and then I will just say that let data equal to this. Okay, now I want to filter this data based on what? So I want to create some condition. So const, that will be a function which will take an item, and for each item I want to check one small thing, which is item has some field called this local date time. Okay, so each item will have this value. Okay, and that I want to compare with this. Okay, so if that uh, let me do one small thing. So date uh, and date, let and date equal to new date. I want to just convert this string to date, specifically time. So let me see the time. Maybe okay, we are good with time. So now new date has to get the value from here, and then it has to get the corresponding time. Not only that, I see that when I was seeing this, I saw that first part is the date part and other I don't need. Okay, so how do I do that? Item this dot split, and I want only if I do like this, so I want only the first part. Okay, done. And then what else I want? I have this date, and through closure I will have access to it. So what I want to do over here, I want to check this if this, okay, no, return date equal to end date. So before doing that, over here I have to do the same thing what I did over here. So whatever I got date from here, I need to just convert that to time. Okay, so now it will compare properly and it will return. So now I will have my this part where I will get the filtered result. So first I need to filter it, which I'm doing. I got the data, okay, which is this. Then I got a condition, and then I would filter it. So filter it by my data, which is this here. Instead of array, it will be data, and my condition function will be this. Instead of this, my condition function over here is this, and then whatever filter result is coming, I just want to return it. I just want to see how it looks like. Okay, only for one day. Okay, and let me return first 20. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let me pause the video and run real quick. As you can see, it's working perfectly, and it's like 56 top 20 records, and all are like 4-1 4-1. So end time is all of them are 4-1. So what I did, I just, as I said earlier, that I want to pass the query from here. So that's what I did. ID equal to 56 and date equal to this. So it's returning me result. Let me not use top 20, and I want to see that how many records. So if I don't use, by default it will pull all of the data. Okay, so if I don't do that, and if I'm just, so if I just run the node server, I just want to see that how much total data are there for 4-1. So let me refresh this. It was fairly quick. Let me see. So total 46. Now I want to check if it is true or not. So as I told earlier that I created a Python program, let me see group by date. Okay, 4-1 has 46, which is correct. How much 4-2 has? Let me take a random one. 627. How much data it has? Supposed to have 60 record. So if I do this, return fairly quick, and if I go here, so yeah, 0 to 59, 60 records. So working fine. Now I have to group them by those age groups. So let me copy this real quick, and then if I go here and let's say create another variable, all this will go to different files. Okay, age keys, change this. Okay, first age keys equal to this. Okay, so okay, so this is one age group, 0 to 20. This is second age group. This is third age group, and this is fourth age group. 51 plus, instead of that I will create 51 to 999. Nobody will live that long, I know. An unknown will handle by my hand manually. Okay, so all I need to do is, let me do one small thing. When I'm processing this, I can get the edge very easily. which is